Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Polygon Matic chart, which at the time of this recording is trading below our significant high at around the $1.3 mark. We have also lost the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where we have fully maximized our minimum target area over here in the formation of this wave 5, and I believe that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of this massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 5. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets here on the Polygon Matic chart, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that Polygon Matic, after making its low at around the $0.74 mark, we started this massive bounce to the upside, obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot structure in yellow, having that as the first wave to the upside, giving us a peak at around the $1.05 mark. And after seeing that high, we started a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2, and after seeing the low for that second wave, we started this bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, giving us a peak at around the $1.35 mark. And after seeing the high for that wave 3, whatever we expected next is a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 4, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the second wave to the high of that wave 3, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 4 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, which is an area that lies between the $1.1855 mark and the $1.1351 mark, and it is within that target area that I was expecting to see the low for that fourth wave, which is an area that we fully maximized. And after seeing that low, we started this explosive move to the upside, giving us a peak at around the $1.57 mark in the formation of this wave 5, and I believe that is what is still playing out. And in the formation of this wave 5, which is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 5, where I'm expecting the wave 5, which is a microwave within the formation of this larger Elliott wave count 5, to fully maximize our target areas and also fully maximize the formation of that wave 5. And I believe we are seeing such a scenario over here, because you can see that after making our low in the formation of that wave 4, we saw that bounce to the upside, giving us a peak at around the $1.57 mark in what I'm terming as that first wave to the upside. And after seeing the high for that wave 1, we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, which is an area that we have now fully maximized. And that move has now given us a peak, a low at around the $1.2 mark, which is slightly above the fib level 0.88, which is also an area that we need to continue watching here on the Polygon Matic chart. And having fully maximized our target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2, I'm expecting that reversal to the upper side, see a break above the 20-day MA, and the moment we break above the 20-day MA, have the support that we need to continue gearing up, and also see a break above the key area, significant high at around the $1.3 mark. And in case such a move plays out, then there are chances that Polygon Matic might continue gearing up in the formation of this wave 3, and also see a break above the wave 1 high at around the $1.57 mark. And assuming that the low for this wave 2 is in, we can sketch out minimum target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.8902 mark, and that is the minimum that I will expect Polygon Matic to do in the formation of that wave 3. But in case we continue holding below the 20-day MA and also within this yellow target area, then we have the risk of making one more new low in the formation of that wave 2, and in case such a move plays out and we also lose the fib level 0.88, that could bring about invalidation of this Elliott structure that I have right here. So we need to continue watching the fib level 0.88, which lies at around the $1.1874 mark, because a break below that key area on the Fibonacci's could bring about invalidation of this Elliott structure. So let's continue watching the 20-day MA, because a break above it could trigger even higher prices and give us a break above our significant high and continue gearing up in the formation of that wave 3. But in case we continue seeing the breakdown to the lower side and also lose the fib level 0.88, which could bring about a 100% retracement in the formation of this wave 2 and also bring about invalidation, then that would force me to have a different Elliot wave count here on the Polygon Matic chart. And I believe that whatever we are seeing over here in this Elliot wave structure right here in yellow is a fractal wave, where I'm expecting the formation of this wave 5 to complete an even larger Elliot wave count 3 to the upside of this Elliot wave structure right here in blue. And that is what is giving me the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, where you can see that after making our lower low at around the $0.32 mark, we started that massive bounce to the upside, obeying the Elliot wave structures, where I have this Elliot wave structure in yellow having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $1.3 mark, and also completing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of that first wave, we expected a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2. And over here you can see that I have this ABC corrective structure giving me a low at around the $0.74 mark, in what I'm terming as the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2. And I now believe that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of this massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 5, and sketching out a minimum target area in the formation of that wave 5 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci, that is in the formation of that wave 3, by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $2.3163 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upside to do. And that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios and also on the long-term scenarios. And also taking a look at the indicators on the RSI, we are trading at around the 36 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in case we see the reversal. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, but at the moment we are seeing a bit of a sharp decrease in the buying momentum, meaning there are chances of seeing a bit of a short-term bearish movement before we can continue gearing up. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.